Hey everyone, in today's video I'm going to be taking you through this social media poster workflow. Um, it's built with N8N, Airtable and then a platform called Blotato. I'll leave all the links in the description so you can download this template and you can follow along this video with getting set up and all that good stuff. So we'll jump straight into it. This is the N8N workflow here. Fairly simple. We've just got a webhook trigger and then we're getting our record from Airtable. We're uploading our media to the Blotato database. We're then figuring out what platforms we want to post it on, giving them labels, and then posting it on our desired platform. And then at the bottom here, all we're doing is just updating a published date in Airtable to say that we've published the content. So super useful workflow. I use this all the time. It saves me tons of time. Like if you post content, just the posting alone can take so much time, going and logging into all these different platforms, typing out captions one by one, uploading videos, images, and then actually scheduling the post. It is very time consuming, and this workflow solves that problem for you. It does it all for you. Post to any social media platform you want in one click. So really cool. I'll take you to the Airtable database now and I'll show you how I've set it up and then how you can get it set up for yourself as well. So I've just got a test bit of content in here. So when you first download this is what it's going to look like. We've got a publish calendar here. So in this calendar, when you actually publish a bit of content, you'll be able to see when you published it on this calendar, and that's done with that node down here. But essentially all we're doing to post a bit of content, all you want to do is create a new record, put in a title, type in your copy. So this is going to be your caption or article or whatever it might be. Then your media could be an image, could be a video. And then what I've done here is I've added in all the platforms that we can post to. So you can see we've got TikTok, YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, Pinterest, Threads, Twitter, and LinkedIn. And that's all done with Blotato. So really powerful tool. All we need to do from there, once we've selected our platform, so as you can see here, I was testing it out and I've just decided to post on all of the platforms. So I've selected all of the platforms. All we need to do then is just click on post, and then that will fire that N8N workflow and post the post to whatever platform we have selected. So we can select as many as we want here, or as little as we want, or just one, or all of them. It's completely up to you, and it all matters, and it all depends on what platform you want to post on. So really cool stuff. Then once it's posted, this publish date will get updated and we'll see it in the calendar. So just for example, I'll put publish date 22nd. We'll come back to the calendar and you can see that C3 has been published to these platforms on the 22nd, and we can see that in our calendar view. So when you download the Airtable database and the N8N workflow from the description below, and you get it all ready to go, I'm just going to run through how you can set this up so you can connect the database in Airtable and then also the workflow in N8N, and then also I'll show you how to get your Blotato API key. So Blotato does cost, I think it's $20 a month, but if you're posting a lot of content across multiple different platforms, then it's definitely worth it. Um, if you know, or you may or may not know, that setting up posting to a platform, let's say Facebook or Instagram, without a tool like Blotato can be very time consuming. You've got to go into the Meta Business Suite and create apps in the back end and all that stuff, and it is just very, very time consuming. So for the $20, it is worth it. So let's start by getting Airtable and N8N connected. So what I'll do is I'll just unlink the webhook to the Get a Record module, and I'll hit save. So when you download this template, what you'd want to do is do exactly what I'm doing here. So just unlink that. Then you want to come to the automations tab. This automation probably won't be here, which I'm trying to get sorted out. Currently in contact with Airtable, trying to get the automations passed over. But if it's not here for you, then all you need to do is create a new automation. Then we want to click on the trigger. When a record matches conditions, we'll click on that. We'll select the table content. Then we'll add a condition. We'll change this to when post is, and you'll see the empty box. We just want to click tick on that, and then we'll click choose a record, and you'll see that demo record in there. If it's not there, all you need to do, if this isn't there, all you need to do is just hit post there, come back to the automations, choose record, and you can see that C4 has just popped up. That's the one that we've just added in. But for this case, we'll just leave like that. We're good to go there. Then we want to add another step, and we want to click run script. We'll delete the code in here. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to paste the code from the other automation. I'll leave the code that you can just copy and paste straight in in the description. So head down there and you can copy and paste that and paste this straight into your automation. So all we're doing here is we're going to add a couple inputs, one being the record ID and then one being our webhook URL, which we're going to be connecting to N8N. So once you've got that copied, come back to the run a script section, click edit code, and just hit paste. Then, like you just saw on the previous one, we want to come to the side here where it says inputs. We want to add an input variable, and then we're going to type in record ID. And you can see here, make sure you got this spelled right. It's lowercase record, capital I, lowercase d. Hit the blue plus here, come down to Airtable record ID. And then we want to add another input variable, and then this being the webhook URL. Notice the spelling again. Lowercase webhook, capital U, lowercase RL. Then we want to head back to N8N and click on our webhook, and we want to grab our webhook here. In this case, we'll grab the test URL. So the test URL is used when our scenario is inactive. When we activate the scenario, we'll be using the production URL, but I'll change that later and I'll show you how to do that. It's very simple. But for now, we'll take the test URL and we'll come back to Airtable and we'll just paste it in that value box under webhook URL. Perfect. That is done. What we're going to do is we're just going to test the action now, but first we're going to execute the workflow. So now this webhook is actually listening and waiting for Airtable to call it. So we're going to click test action. and boom, you can see that this has become green, and you can see that our record ID has come into here. So then once you've done that, all you need to do, really simple, is just connect that back. Boom. Just like that. And there we have it. That's literally all we need to do. The workflow is ready to go. All these fields here, if you want to double check them, make sure your Airtable account is connected and you've selected the base and all that. Just double check this is all green. It should be all the way through. Now what we want to actually do is get your Blotato API key. So all you need to do for that, again, really simple. Head over to Blotato. I've left the link in the description. Head down there, click on that, sign up, and then you can see here we can log into all of our accounts via their website. So what that's going to do is just link our accounts and give or allow access for Blotato to post on our behalf on our social media platforms. So once you've done that and you've connected to any of the social media platforms of your choosing, you want to click on API, and really simple, just copy the API key. Then head back over to NAN, double click on one of the Blotato modules, create a new credential, and literally just paste your API key in there. It's that simple. Once you've done that, you'll be connected up, and then you just want to go through and click on each of these modules here and just make sure that your account is linked to each one. So yeah, pretty easy to set up, but really, really powerful stuff. Head over to Blotato, get your API key, put that in there, do that automation, set that automation up like we've just done. Really, really simple. And then you're ready to go. What we'll do now is just quickly activate our scenario. So now our scenario is actually on, and it's not going to require us to manually hit this execute workflow button. We want to grab the production URL like I mentioned earlier. So just copy and paste that. Head back to this new automation that we've just built, and in the webhook URL section here, just paste our production webhook and turn it on. Boom. Just like that, you've set up your social media auto poster, your one-click poster, and that's going to save you so much time. Again, you can download the Airtable database, the NAN workflow, and then also the get the copy and paste code for the automation, and then also the Blotato links, all in the description below. And I'll also drop a content or prompt guide, so you can just go in and play around with this essentially, and just have a go at creating different types of content, and all that good stuff. So thank you very much for watching this video. I hope this is going to help you a lot. Get it downloaded, play around with it, and let me know. So thank you very much, and have a great day.